Hey, happy 420, everybody. Wow. Crolin's in here pretty quick. All Mac, how are we? And New America, our special guest. Most importantly, Blood for NFTs is in the building. My twin, although I look a little better, I gotta say. A little fancier. Oh, how's everybody doing? Is everybody buying ETH at, what are we at, 1,400? What are we at, 1,200? Where'd we go? I'm picking up Crow. I bought some Crow today at 15. And I even checked the tapes. I was going through old screenshots. Oh, it's just like a whole different world. Like just looking at transactions of chimps. I was following some chimp trails today. I was on Chronoscan following some chimp trails. I did an actual count. Today was our 65th chimp. Chimp number 65 went to Minter number 301. And quite a chimp it was. And he's super psyched. Who was it? Oh, it was that guy. What is his name? Hold on. I said he was a lawyer. He wrote to me to tell me that he minted. He found a chimp in his wallet on top of that, and he wanted to let me know that he's not a lawyer, but he can be working on that if we need it. And his name is John E. Lockman. Yeah, that's my guy, dude. John E. Lockman, minter number 301, soon to be a lawyer. And also part of the chimp gang. Gang. Chimps are at like 1,000 right now. What up, Joe? Come on, man. You're the only one up here to raise your damn hand. All Mac, you do. Put it down.
I'm just trying to be polite. You were on your spin. Let you spin. I did send Miss Nat her ETH token. She should be sporting it here shortly, or at least
That's
giving
amazing.
the shout out.
And Joe, you won something nice yesterday, didn't you? I remember hearing your name in some giveaway.
Yes, I won the whitelist pass and swag bag for Dragons of the West. So I will be collecting.
Oh, that's a good one because you get 2 mints.
2 dragons, and I get to jump in on their beta, I believe, testing of their game process. But she did want me to ask you, and I think Crypto Cutie was saying the same thing. It's like, did Alpha already send us our zoos? Because I'm not seeing them. Where did they go? And that's actually about how they said it.
There's still two zoo NFTs that need to get sent out. That's very true.
I didn't get no zoo NFT.
What did you mint?
What do you mean? What did I mint?
What number did you mint?
What number gets the zoo NFT before I answer that question?
Get out of here.
So I did get one zoo NFT. I minted 290, 299, and 300. Actually, I'll have to look. I may have minted more than that, but I wasn't really expecting anything for 290. I'm pretty sure you meant to say from 291
91 to 300.
to 300. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting anything for that one, but I'm thinking I might still be missing one or two. I'm not sure Cutie got hers. And from talking to
No, you're probably right.
Crypto Nat,
because all the zoo NFTs haven't gone out yet.
Okay.
We went back. We started backwards at 299 outside.
She's spitting on the couch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you are.
All Mac, go ahead, buddy.
Yo. Just want to put out a couple of things out there because I know this is a recorded space, so the people that are listening in can kind of get a chance to get involved. But the boomers are minting their chow time right now. I think you get 5 mints, free mints for each boomer. Another thing going on. let's see. Oh, the Fud Snakes get a white, not a white license, a road map or something like that today. And then the last one, who's mentioned today? Someone in the Lazy Horse Club. I don't want to butcher that one, but I know they're mentioning something for 100
Yeah. The
LA tweets.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Bowling
what that is.
Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
thank you, bro. Yeah.
And I did a good one. I got my chow time, and I went and claimed some chow, bro.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's going on today. So if anybody listen back, definitely get yours before they get minted out. Yeah, that's all I got for you, brother.
That's good stuff. Levi, you can use the weed whacker if you want to. Come on, you were begging to use the weed whacker. Just do around the edge of the house.
Will you let me use the computer?
After. See, weed whacking is a prize. It's not a chore. That's how you got to do it.
Shit, I thought it was a punishment. God's
No,
God's
not
punishment.
today. Not today. You gotta see the situation I live in.
2 hours on the computer and get him some goggles.
Hi, that's my daughter sticking her head in the window to get in on the show. Oh man.
Wait, I'm not done.
Yes, you are. Blood for NFT. I'm shutting the window. Blood for NFT is minting soon, bro.
Yes. So, like,
how did that happen? Do you remember when we first started talking about this?
This was in January when I came up
I
with
thought
this
it was
idea.
December.
It might have been December. Yeah, it was way back when. And now it's like 6 months later.
Bing bong.
All that community building, all that effort for 14 NFTs.
14? That's awesome.
Yeah, so like some people will spend
that's more rare than an ETH.
Yeah.
An ETH Thunder token.
Exactly. And here's the
that's
thing.
more rare than an ETH Thunder banner.
I'm about to also see about getting some staking for it with a particular group.
Wicked. Also, I saw that our buddy DeFi Dave is running a space right now that he decided to start at the same time as us. What is wrong with that, boy?
That's actually I'm hoping. I don't know why he's running it, but I'm hoping that's the news for the Fud Snakes roadmap.
There is supposed to be news for the Fud Snakes, but you know, Dave should know. Bach rolls with the jungle on the daily, so we can do the snakes in here. It's all good.
Yeah, and like I said, bro, I've said this before, and I don't mind saying on a recorded space. You know, that's just one person. You know, and that's one person's opinion. You know what I mean? That's just one guy. You know what I mean? He's not nobody better than anybody else. You know what I mean? We're all equal here. So that's the way I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's got big ambitions for a cloud chaser and a fudder. But like we really just want to build. We really just want to like make things work around here. In fact, before he started his Steakhouse FUD campaign, we were gonna help him with his sad looking tomatoes, you know. But Crolin, it ain't funny, man. This is business. I'm talking business. This ain't business.
I guess where I'm going with that, Alpha, is like we all have the true potential who we want to be. You know what I mean? And well, like I'm saying, like, you know, and I'm not hating on Dave because, you know, whatever. I never had anything, you know, got into him or nothing. But like, we all could be bigger than Dave. You know, who's Dave? You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
That's cool, man. That's cool. We got a nice amount of time to get all of the pertinent information of the day out for the public here for their replay consumption, because just to remind y'all, like, we have a lot more people that listen back than show up, so it's good to get all that information that y'all been bringing up here packed into the beginning, so people can get it. Like,
Yeah, bro. Let me ask you, did you actually mint those Boomer Chow Time thing? Because
I
like when I
did.
minted them,
I got a bunch of them.
yeah, dude, like when I minted them, it like shows you the price of Crow per item.
Yeah, I tried to
Didn't
add
it?
it up in
Yeah.
my head real quick. I like scrolled down. I was like, all right, 40, 50, blah, blah, blah. All right. But then I remember reading their graphic because they put out a really great informational graphic about Chow Time. That's like 3 pages. Um, but like I'm saying, like graphics, so you can see everything, and it breaks it down, the whole game, and how like the prices will fluctuate, supply and demand, and there's all types of different strategies to the game. So this is gonna be kind of fun, man. I'm psyched to talk about it in here as it goes down, because I'm already seeing some stuff in my wallet that's pretty high value, like 10 or 20 crow a piece, and then some of them are like 1 or 2.
Oh, that's it. I got some for like 50 Crow, 40
50?
Crow.
What's going for 50? The milkshakes?
Martini glass, I think, is.
Martini. I ain't getting no
Yeah.
martini. That's of course. Joe Q, what's good?
I was going to ask for some assistance because I've got like at least 3 boomers, but I've been driving all week. I don't know the process to go jump in the chow line to
Yeah,
get
man.
my.
There's a new tab in there on their website. When you open it up on the left, it's chow. I think it says mint chow.
Okay,
And
let's pretend I'm really stupid and slow. Let me change that. Let's
Boomers
pretend that. Yeah.
Boomersquad.io.
Does anyone have a tweet to post that up on top so that other people may be able to go back? And I'm not sure how the
I
listen
hope
back.
so. We're looking like some amateurs right now.
How does the listen back? Can they see the posts up on top, or they don't see
Yeah,
the
man.
posts up on top?
The pins stay for 30 days.
So when you listen back, how do you see that?
When you listen back, they're right where they were before. Like
Okay,
not
because
not if you're doing it on YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube, you can't click the links, obviously. But yeah, the pins stay up top. Finish what? Is the battery dead?
No.
Okay, then you're not finished.
What do you?
Is there tall grass outside, and does it still run?
You said I had to do the whole lawn.
You do it until the battery dies.
Hey, Joe Q.
Sounds like Slavic
No.
Fruit
Go for Joe
Farm.
Q.
Joe Q. Q Q.
Q
Listen.
Q Q.
And so I had a hard time, bro, with the Boomer Squad, and honestly, it sounds really easy. Like he just, said to add the word go boomersquad.io, and I still had a hard time. I don't know, for whatever reason. I had to go to Boomer Squad Twitter page, and then they had the direct link there, and that helped me get right into it.
That is great
Appreciate it.
information, because I had the opposite experience, which is rare for me. I went to boomersquad.io through the DeFi wallet app and clicked in the menu and clicked Mint Chow, and I went to the page. It showed me exactly how many I could mint for free, and I clicked mint, paid like 1.7 crow, and they were all in my wallet.
Yeah, this is how slow I am. I mentioned it in the Sushi Gang earlier. Actually, I mentioned yesterday that I went back through my wallets and found a DGen cat that was airdropped that I had not even realized I had. I didn't realize it till yesterday. Today I went through some of the discords that I have their NFTs for their projects. I went on to Polygon, did the poly scan, and I've got like 3 or 4 NFTs in there that I don't really remember buying.
They airdropped?
They might have been. And then I also have some coins, some Sphere Finance, some. I was hoping Wavy would be in because he's a Polygon guy. I was going to give him my address and have him look at some things and let me know if they are real.
Oh, yeah, man.
Or don't touch.
I want to let you and Murphy and Truck and a couple other of the OGs in here. I wanted to let you guys know you're all whitelisted for the Fury Gang, the Fury Mouse Gang.
I saw that. I retweeted it. The Furry Mouse game or gang.
Yes,
And
sir.
is it Fury or Furry?
Fury.
So Mad Mouse Gang.
Upset, disgruntled.
In a fury.
Yeah, mad little mice.
Fuzzy.
It's like a mini meerkat.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
If a mad meerkat had a baby, huh?
If you've ever watched the National Geographic channels, the meerkats actually share their dens with multiple other creatures. So just like in real life, the NFT communities, we can share our burrows also.
Sharing the burrows. Link the burrows. You can tunnel in between burrows. I gotta clear these kids out of the house if we're gonna do this professionally. New America is up here, and we are ready for an AMA. Slide them the co-host. New America, welcome. How we doing?
We good, my man. We are good. Thanks for having me. So you slid me the co-host spot. That's cool. Shout out to everyone that's here. Tell y'all about this amazing project that we're putting together, man. I see my guy Doc Hunt in here. That's what's up. Hey, if Doc's around, when I'm around, he get much love and respect from me all the time. Joe, it's like I know you. I hear you speak all the time. I never say anything, but I'm always coffee and crow and welcome to the jungle in the afternoons. True fan, definitely. Come on up, Doc. Good, man. How about yourself?
Oh, just hanging in there. Just headed to the store with me and my little one.
I already know she's being precious as always.
Yeah. Can you say hi, New America?
Hi, New America.
Can you say welcome to the jungle?
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Dude, she absolutely loves the spaces that I'm in, and it's funny because every space I go in, it doesn't matter which one. It started.
She's got all these interactive cartoon animals.
Yeah, but she started with I started in the first space I was ever in was a boomer space, right? So it started with every single time I was in a space, she's like, I want to say hi, boomers, even if it wasn't a boomer space. And so then as I started becoming more steady with the specific spaces I go to, like the jungle and coffee and crow and things like that. Now she knows. She's like, I want to say hi, boomers, welcome jungle and sushi gang, and she goes down this list of different things that she knows that I need to say hi to these people. I mean, she's got a list of projects in her head and spaces in her head that are pretty awesome for a 3.5-year-old, 3-year-old. She just turned 3. So she's pretty baller, that's for sure.
Absolutely, Doc, man. We love her, man.
Well, I love you guys and love your support, and I love that you're wonderful when it comes to her. You guys are creating a place, an environment that when she's ready, I can hand down to her and it will start her future. So she's going to, first time she even knows what we're doing, she's going to realize that she has 15,000 followers already.
Hey, she'll already be ready for the mix, man. Already ready for the show.
Yep, for sure. Anyway, I'll let you get back to the conversation. I'm driving, so I'm going to mute myself.
No doubt. Much love, man. What the fuck in the truck? What's good, my G? See, y'all don't just know me. I don't be talking this much, but I be in the spaces. I hear y'all talking all
I
the
like
time.
when you're talking, bro. The only reason I'm muted is because my kids are whining.
Uh,
They will not
no,
leave me alone. Oh my god, leave me alone,
Did
please.
you not say that if
This is
hey,
a
but no
recorded
doubt.
space. You said that stuff. You said that if he cut all the grass around the house, that he could play on the.
I said if the battery dies,
Well, no,
then he's
no.
done weed whacking.
No, you said that I would be rewarded.
Yeah,
Check
he
the
will be
tapes.
rewarded.
Check
Yeah,
the
yeah, no,
tapes.
No,
Check
I
the
heard,
tapes. I said
heard the
rewarded.
tapes.
Yes.
Give the
Yeah.
kid his time.
Doing what I don't want to do is not rewarding.
You got to pitch to your sister.
No, I already did.
You need to practice
I
pitching,
already did.
and she needs to practice hitting. One hand
already
washes
did.
the other.
I already did.
Oh my god. Okay, buddy. 15 minutes. Go.
What?
Your thing. Go. You're
I
wait.
pitch
Look.
Or am I gonna make a flat? On what?
Both. All right. Now we're ready to go.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
This might be the best space I've heard in a long time. This is. I've got a grin ear to ear right now.
The best part is like trying to influence it. Like we want to try to get that kid more time. And figure out how we can do it as a community.
I know, right? Like, I mean, I love
Life
Alpha,
skills
but I'm
learned in the jungle.
I'm
I talk to
rooting
my
for the
kids
kid
in the
here.
community exactly the same. It's like one hand wash the other.
But he doesn't want to pitch to his sister. Come on, cut him some time.
Now that's just ridiculous. I can't even. I can't with that.
What if Beans her? Come on, he'll be like.
Oh, he
Robin
beans her all the time.
Oh, then your daughter's an animal. I love her already.
She's a beast.
If she's going to get up and swing a bat when her brother's pissed off that he has to pitch, then she has zero fear, like cold steel.
That's a fact, Jack. It's good stuff over here sometimes. Sometimes. Doc, are you you're busy. You're at the store. So let me slide Texas, the co-host. He's a very
yeah. No, I can't co-host. I mean, I can jump in and say something every now and again or answer a question here or there, but I can't. Yeah, don't put me as a co-host.
well, I'll tell you what every single person in here can do. They can tweet
I can't accept the co-host spot, but I will just jabber.
Oh God, Texas. Okay. Hold on, now I gotta cancel it. Everybody can tweet out the room. I'm gonna pin my tweet because it's got New America and Tacky Tortoises tagged. That was a mouthful, and I pulled it off. So yeah, we're gonna do New America and Tacky Tortoises.
I want to pin something as well, Alpha. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try and get Danny up here. I'm gonna try and get Steven up here because he's got a shirt on, and Daddy G.
I've been needing Steven's voiceover for a couple stuff. I mean, I don't have the voice for some of these characters.
Oh, let's make that happen. Are you doing all the recording? No. So can people record it and send it to you?
I mean, I guess I could. It's hard to do all that dubbing and making it look like the voices and the mouth is working all at the same time.
Oh, my dude, I used to do it for a living. It's incredibly difficult.
Yeah, and trying to like layer two people and it's not one file. It's in pain. It's painful.
It's a labor of love, my dude.
Yeah, it's like I just wish I had these people in person. Oh, my son's killing me now.
I used to do the sound for the Drinky Crow show on the Cartoon Network, and I've never been so on the brink. Like, I can listen to a song over and over again and tweak little things, and it'll drive you crazy on a certain level. And it gets to the point where you can't listen to songs on the radio without analyzing like what compression they were using. But nothing drives you crazy like having to re-listen to cartoon audio on a loop.
That would make me want to hit myself in the face with a brick.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But that a lot of actors and actresses and stuff like say it's hard for them to enjoy, you know, their peers' work in a truly pure sense because they see, oh, they must have shot that at night. Oh, did they use a single, you know, a wide zoom or et cetera, et cetera. So I hear you as far as like what compression did they use in the music? Like if you work with that stuff long enough, all you see and all you hear is the work that went into it and not the result.
There's a lot more voiceover work than on-camera work. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm not comparing the amount of work. I'm just saying it's the same type of thing. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm telling the listeners. I'm telling
Oh.
the listeners because it's a business opportunity. Anybody with a good microphone setup at home can make money doing voiceover work if you have a decent voice and you are decent at, you know, articulation, breath control, things like that. Because there's so much audio content that needs to be made and compressed.
Well,
and distributed on
we
a
should
daily
talk
basis.
like outside of the space here a little bit more about that because I mean, I don't pay attention to how my voice comes across when I'm talking in spaces, but you know, I can definitely put some work into that. I'd like to get more information on that.
People like Brad might have something that's actually monetizable. A voice that cuts through anything. You know?
Yes, I would agree. You know who has a voice that wouldn't cut through anything, but is very unique and could definitely be put into some sort, you know, either a character created specifically for his voice, or there's a character that already exists for his voice, is Lazy Gopher.
Voice.
Oh my God, he's got the English accent, but he always sounds like he's half asleep. I mean, he could easily play like a
Send him a DM, get him in here, man.
All right, let me see if I can get him in here.
And on that note, I'm going to shift from 5th to 1st and say, New America, I haven't had a chance to ask anybody this in a while. Can you break it down for us when you were first introduced to Kronos and what your genesis story is like?
Yeah, I want to say it was in January this year, Ramen Cash. I came to the spaces and my whole idea was to launch on CDC crypto.com NFT. And Ramen, you know, he shut that down. He said, no, you know, you need to come over to CrowFam, man, and launch on LoopPad on the DeFi side. So I was like, you know, the only DeFi I knew of was VVS, like you, Alpha. I learned how to stake in VVS. I think I was one of the only people also to make a little money with VVS.
So let's back it up then, because that wasn't January. That must have been November.
You know what? Yeah, well, it was in November when I started doing
the VVS stuff.
Yes.
All right, because I love that. I love that as much as I love my NFTs. You know this if you've been in here that long. VVS was the first thing I really used to get fired up about in the jungle, because we started the jungle as a bridge between the Kronos NFT and the CDC NFT world, which at that point in time was Crows and chimps on the Kronos side, and lions, and you know, like some weird ass NFTs from the CDC side. So that was the link, man, and we've been doing that same shit. All I would do, I was teaching VVS to lions. That was my point. Remember that? Because my man Texas here used to get mad. He used to get so mad at me.
That first day when he said, goodness
chimps
gracious,
were going to be bigger than lions.
Yeah, I know.
You guys really mad. But
I love that room.
They got big for a second. I was right. But anyway, My point was we were teaching Lions about VVS because nobody on the CDC side knew about DeFi. So like that's what we talked about at first. And yeah, there were some lucky few of us who got in right off the bat and taught ourselves how to do it and made a good chunk of money, because just like we keep seeing over and over again now, you get in first, you take your profits, and then I mean that's it. That's the name of the game. That's the only way to do it. Anyways,
Yeah, like
I
I
digress.
used to hear you say that. I used to hear you say that, and I was like, yeah, I did do pretty good with VVS, and I was one of the first ones that got with VVS. I remember the little VVS mode that Crypto.com dropped.
You mean Alpha? You need to stop that right now. You're scamming people. You stop talking that nonsense. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. I tried to move on, but the opportunity teed it up for me, man. I had to hit that one.
Every time he's out, we pull him back in.
Shit, sorry.
But yeah, after that though, like I say, we got into crypto early last year. My buddy Brian and I, and by the way, my buddy Brian, he creates a lot of this artwork that we have. Everything I know, I learned from him. I'm formerly a 2D artist. Procreate, iPad's kind of my thing, but the last 5 to 6 months, I've learned to use. Well, I actually learned it a little bit last year, but I just dove deeper into it beginning of this year. So I've been doing 3D graphic designs and Maya, Blender, ZBrush, all of those programs, and I've gotten pretty good, man. Like I've gotten good as shit. So I'm in front of the computer now, like it's 24/7. We're working, and yeah. After that, we concepted this project. Actually, just watching a lot of Marvel comic movies, playing Halo, watching RoboCop. I mean, it's like you say, it's all one big burrito rolled up in one. But our project, it's a collection of 9 different 3D unique characters, all designed by my buddy Brian and I, which we will be launching July the 4th on LootPad. We will be launching the Enforcers. There's tiers 1 through 5. So there will be 5 different characters for mint, and we will be airdropping the other 4 during the mint, depending on how the mint process goes. I've talked with Grayson over at LootPad, and he said this is totally doable. So the collection is not huge. It'll be 1,000 in the collection for mint. Tiers 1 through 5, there would be 200. Well, yeah, 200 variants per tier. Gives us a collection of 1,000 enforcers. The first 250 minted, those wallets will receive a combination collectible airdrop. It could either be a Uncle Fam, a Junior, a Scam Likely, or a Washington Mogul. And collecting the correct combination of characters will earn you a female enforcer. Now, earning a female enforcer will give you access to our DAO, automatic future whitelist, future drops, and NFT airdrop to every future drop by holding a female enforcer. We will have customization available for the enforcers. If you wanted to just have any ideas for sentimental value, like I say, we've had some people approach us about
be super rare. Sorry.
Say again now.
Are the females going to be super rare?
Yes, the females will be super rare. And like I say, I'm knowing with it only being 1,000 in the collection, collecting those combination collectibles and getting the right combination of characters to get a female enforcer, it won't be a lot of them. So we're not allowing that the only way to buy into our DAO. I'll get into that a little later.
Yeah, no, just from the utilities that they had, I was just jumping to conclusions. I figure, yeah, that's got to be a rare one if it comes with all that.
Yeah, getting a female enforcer, it will be super rare. It will be super rare. We're already created them. like I say, we're not a huge team, so we know for us the artwork and everything that we're creating, we have to be ahead. We're probably we're possibly 3 collections ahead, 3 projects ahead, far as the NFT, New American NFT, yeah. And and like I say, the customization part, you can get your enforcer any way you want it. Let's say if you meant a tier 1, tier 2, 3, 4, 5, whichever one you meant, you will have to get a customization of that particular enforcer. Like I said, we've already had requests for people on their high school football teams and mascots. Someone wanted a Spider-Man with wings. Another guy wanted a San Francisco 49er enforcer. So people are coming up with ideas, and the way we're going to implement this, we are starting a special forces unit within our Discord. I didn't want to customize anything and cause any copyright infringement. So what we were going to do is just present you the collectible in all different files that you would like, for us airdropping it, to a wallet. We don't, if you decide to upload it and sell it, it's on you. But we didn't want to do anybody any harm by giving anybody something that they shouldn't sell. So we're starting a special forces unit that will give you a customized enforcer. And now what this does, this is just something that we thought that we could build amongst the community that didn't have to do anything with any blockchain. If people wanted to invest into a customized enforcer, it would just actually be a gift. What you would be doing is investing into our community, and will actually be earning from the customized special forces unit. For example, let's say if a customized enforcer costed you 1,500 or 2,000 Crow. Okay, let's say if we got 20 to 25 people and they're customized within a month or 2 months time, we've raised 40, 50,000 Crow. A percentage of that would be given back to the community. Another percentage of that would be put on hold. And we can vote and quarterly donate to charities, or whatever we like to do with it. Totally be up to the special forces unit and customization to do what they want to do with that Crow. But as time and our community grows, and we raise so much Crow, I mean, we could just do so much with it. That was just our idea, and further benefit from it, man, just being a part of that special forces unit. And then we will allow staking. I do have a staking partnership with Crodex, so you will be able to stake your enforcer. But we are just trying to give out a lot more ways of earning, passive income without staking. Like I said, we're creating a first-person video game. I didn't want to say shooter game because you'll be able to do so much. We are adding a versus battle in there. It would be Kill Crow. And what we mean by that, you will be able to take your enforcer. Yeah, Kill for Crow. You will be able to take your enforcer, import it into the game.
Shit right there, bro.
Yes. Hey, and you buy in. Let's say you got a problem with someone. You buy it. Let's say you buy it. So here's the play to earn part. You buy in with 100 Crow. You got your opponent who you want to battle. They buy in, winner takes all. So you will be able to go in and battle each other for Crow. And it's kind of something that we are working on right now. But it will be PvE, play versus everybody, player versus environment as well. We're creating things that the enforcers will be killing, which will be the viruses. Creating viruses down the line, you will be able to, like I say, we were going to probably put up a weekly amount of Crow, depending on how fast, how many points you earn, or how many viruses you kill within that game, and when it takes the Crow. But our main for us play to earn will be the Kill for Crow. I've been in the space, as I said, so much FUD and semi-beef going on. They can take their enforcers into the enforcer verse and Kill for Crow. So that's definitely a thing, man.
I'd like to see the data on that. Let's see how much shit talking is reduced after.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, I said,
come talk that talk in here. Yeah.
Just gonna start some stuff.
No, that sounds dope, man. These are all very exciting ideas.
But we're like I say, we're in first phases of our video game. It's just Brian and I. We were actually creating it on Unity, and like I say, he went to TSU, graduated TSU for 3D graphics design and coding, and he's had two buddies coming from Nashville every other weekend, and have been with designs and data for us the game goes. And we didn't have this concept of Kill for Crow while they've been coming, but when they come back next week, they'll be back next weekend to help out. And once we tell them, our idea, I'm thinking it's gonna really speed up the beta version of it. We can definitely, get some assets into the game, because actually Unreal Engine is running a huge special for assets to put in the game. But my buddy Brian, and I'm totally cool with it, but my buddy Brian is such an originalist. He wants us to create the assets. We don't want to launch a game that looks like probably every other game you played. So,
Hey, do
yeah,
you guys
man.
have soundtrack ideas yet? Music ideas yet?
No, we don't. No, we do not. No, we do not. We
How
actually
do you
haven't.
feel about OG Ron C?
I'm not sure who that is,
You
but
know, TSU Ladies, that Drake song.
oh wow, I didn't think about that, man.
Bro, he's in Crow Fan. He rolls with us. He's tight with me and D-Rod, and I would love to put y'all in touch.
Man, sounds like a plan. Alpha, let's do it. Most definitely. I would love to have that soundtrack in there, man. Get him to put some music back there.
Chop it and screw it. That's what I'm talking about.
Chop it and screw it. Absolutely. But yeah, and we, like I said, we're creating skins, we're creating armor. A lot of the traits, if you I pinned something to the top. If you see the Enforcer, it's got some ooze looking stuff on it. Kind of asking the people what's happening to the tier 2s. Some have blasters, some have lasers, some have drones. A lot of the assets that you will see in the collection are 3D assets that we are creating within the game. And like I say, just holding an Enforcer, you will be getting 3D assets that will be used in our game, airdrop to your wallets. I know everybody don't play games. That was kind of our strategy of not just allowing you to change so many assets within the game. But like if we airdrop them to you, it's something you can sell in every market. Just another way of, earning and holding an Enforcer. And a lot more as well. We're creating jetpacks. Well, we actually are already created the jetpacks. We're creating wings. There's some more Easter eggs that's going to be on the Enforcers. I kind of don't want to give away. I want you to see during Mint. I'm going to tell you this now. If you got a tier 5, I think I was talking to my guy. Let's Crowbro in here. If you meant a tier 5 and you play the game, it's going to be hard to beat a tier 5. We've created a mini me for the tier 5. The tier 5 will have a Thanos gauntlet. The tier 5s will have jetpacks. And I've seen them messing with that, snapping their finger. They're creating this animation that, when I don't know if you saw Avengers, when Thanos snaps his finger, it kills everybody. Well, snapping your finger, if you're in the vicinity of the tier 5, it will drain the energy of the opponent. So if you're challenging a tier 5 for Crow, it's gonna be hard to beat them. But we're gonna make it where the tier 5 is beatable. You know what I mean? But it's going to be rough. And we're actually, if you get airdropped a mini-me, like I say, we're creating a mini-me for the tier 5. The tier 5s will be able to send their mini-me's and fight for them while they snap their fingers. But we were wondering, we're adding these assets, adding it to the tier 4, where the tier 4s can fly with the tier 5s. It's a lot that we're doing, man. So.
Oh man, I just want to hear about these mini-me's. You can snap your fingers and make them do what you want. Cause I got some mini-me's here that just they're not falling in line, man.
Like I say, the mini-me will be a 3D asset, man. We're at early stages, but being that we've came with this new concept, it's not going to be hard to get to where we're going. We're thinking towards the end of the year. releasing the game, but like I say, now with this new concept for Kill for Crow, we would definitely have a beta version released before the end. Absolutely.
So if you want to sell out, you could mint out 100 million of your NFTs if one of the utilities was an IRL glove that you snapped your fingers and your little mini-me's did as they were told.
A bazillion.
A bazillion. Yeah, bazillion's probably a more accurate number.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? Hey, that would be pretty freaking awesome to do that.
Pass the paper
Hey,
towel.
and the gloves are awesome. I'm gonna probably show a glove here. I want to say tomorrow. The gloves don't look like Thanos' glove, but you'll definitely get the idea. It's pretty awesome. We got it moving and got it glowing and lighting. Like I said, we're working on all kind of crazy stuff. So hey, our holder's gonna get ready. Hey, get ready. We got stuff coming your way. Absolutely.
Let's open up the floor to all of our friends down here. Y'all need to tweet out the room. I'm sure Tacky Tortoises is running late, but they will be here. Tweet out the room and come up here with your questions, y'all. Because good questions, everybody likes good questions. And there's no such thing as a bad question. That's true. That's what I tell my kids. Levi, you're all done, man. 20 minutes and you're up.
What? No.
Check the tapes.
20 minutes.
He doesn't
Now-
want to ask. He doesn't want to ask or check the tapes because I specifically remember you saying 15 minutes. So he's gonna end up losing 5 minutes because if he goes back and checks the tapes.
You hear that, buddy? It's got selective hearing.
What child does not have selective hearing? I still have selective hearing. My parents talk to me, and I swear to God, I don't hear half of what they say.
It's a skill, but I try not to let them know that. Whoops. It's supposed to be acquired over a lifetime, not 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, not mastered to the point of perfection within less than a decade.
Yeah, these kids are scary. They make a hell of a milkshake, though. What, you're allergic?
It's the kiwi.
You're allergic to kiwi?
It is obviously the kiwi.
Well, it's a hairy little fruit. Maybe it's tickling your throat. You're allergic?
Just don't eat kiwi for like the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then take some kiwi. Have your dad take some kiwi and rub it on the back of your hand. And if you start to get a reaction from it, then you're allergic to it.
I guess I'll have to drink that milkshake. Uh-oh. Hey, New America, do we have a mint date? Or we're still...
Yes. No. We're
Oh, yeah, we
launching
do.
July 4th.
4th of July. The best mint date.
July the 4th on Loopad. Now we don't have a mint price yet. We will
Mint
we will
price.
give out a mint price next week. The way Crow is falling to hell, we were just trying to wait and see what's really going on, and give a mint price. I think it's down 15 cents a share or something like that.
Crow? Yes, sir. 15.
It got down to 15 and a half.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know what to say to people that are already here. I'm telling everybody that isn't here to just buy it. But
just buy it.
Not financial advice, of course.
Scammer.
I haven't bought Crow. I know. I'm terrible.
I'm gonna have to tease you about that for like ever, because it is the exact opposite of what you are. So like, it's like calling a big, huge dude tiny.
Hey, tiny. You get punched in the neck, don't you?
I
man.
won't say it anymore, just because if there's new people in here, I don't want them to come in at the wrong time and actually
Let's see if there's
associate
new people in here.
because the last thing in the world that you need right now is any validation inside your room from one of us to a new person that hears us validate that dipshit. So sorry, Nat.
Treed.eth. You gotta follow back, buddy. Look, I never scroll through. Crypto Rays, you gotta follow back, man. Sorry, everybody. I used to do this all the time, just like scroll through the whole crowd and make sure everybody's following everybody. But Let's Crow, bro. Where do I get a banner like that? Holy Jesus. He's got that New America banner deep.
Banner's fire. I got you a banner alpha. You want a banner? Got you.
Oh, definitely. Like
I got you another one.
pre-mint. I'm gonna have to rock one of these. Get the word out, man, because that's valuable real estate, the banner. 100%.
Yeah, every member of our Discord, first 300 members, got a customized banner, but it wasn't the one Let's Crow Bro is rocking. He's rocking something else up there. I like that.
Yeah.
He's actually rocking the one Lootpad shared posted.
Got to give a big shout out to Lootpad. Got to do a little shameless self promotion. I already got that done at the beginning. Never mind. But Thunder Tokens, yep, Lootpad. While you're waiting for New America, we're at 300 and something mints already, which means there's only 110, or I don't even know. Whoops. My bad.
The only thing you got to remember, Alpha, is Thunder Token 288. After that, nothing else matters, bro.
I wrote it on the wall. You said it yesterday, and I wrote it.
I'm gonna keep saying it because as soon as I get those sneakers and I show my sister and she her head explodes, it'll be worth every penny I paid to mint that to watch my sister have a meltdown.
Yeah, people. I don't really specify because I live in a sneaker world. So when I say sneakers, that's just what I mean when I say sneakers, but people don't realize what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Island Thunder sneakers are limited edition sneakers, like custom sneakers or
Yeah, that's my sister, dude. She's all about that stuff. I know exactly what you're talking about because of my sister. Trust me. If I presented her with a very unique custom pair of sneakers, it doesn't matter what's on them except for the obvious stuff. If it was a swastika, she's not going to want those, but anything else within reason.
That makes sneakers with swastikas on.
Yeah, well, I hope everybody knows that to be true, but I mean, it's just with the exception of something crude and horrible like that, she is all about custom sneakers. So yeah, I can't, dude. It would be so much fun. I would video it and send you the video, bro. It would be like watching a 3-year-old open the present that they've been asking for all year at Christmas. And
that's my favorite content. I put it all over the website. Because I'm always the uncle that gives the nephew or the niece the first pair of Jordans, and it's always documented.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of those pictures.
Yeah, my sister, she's 40 years old. She would have a meltdown like those children.
Hey, Tino.
It's a certain breed. There's more of us than there used to be, though. Sneaker culture has definitely become mainstream.
That's true.
People should know. The mainstream should know.
And her shoes are always so dope,
7 Pro
dude.
Thunder NFTs gets you a ETH Thunder banner, which means limited sneakers for life, because you get mystery boxes on your birthday, at Christmas, all the good stuff.
Nice. Okay. Well, That means I got to get to work and get some more Thunder tokens in, is what you're saying.
Before
New
they're all
America.
gone.
All right. Word.
Hey, New America. What's going on, y'all?
Lex Pro was good.
What's up, man? Hey, have you figured out how you're gonna do the customization? How you're gonna charge, and what are you gonna charge for that?
No, we're still working on that within the community, and I don't know. I think I did talk to you about that. I didn't want it to look like we're charging for a customized enforcer. And like I say, more so, the customized enforcer is a gift of your liking, whichever you may, want. The fee is buying into our DAO and just, having the right to vote to where we should be pushing forward in the future with the project. As you already know, we have tons of things in store. And like I say, with raising that crow, that would definitely be something that the investor would see monthly returns. I didn't. I mean, the price could be whatever the community decides. I'm definitely not going to decide the price. This and like I say, if you want to start 500 crow, 200 crow, 100 crow, I mean, it makes me no different. I just wanted the crow to accumulate, something that we have as a community in nothing, we're not dependent on a blockchain or anything. And we can actually take that crow as a community and do whatever we want. I think I mentioned to you that let's say in 3-4 months time, if we've raised so much crow, because us doing the customizations is nothing. I mean, we can knock 5 to 10 customizations out a day. I mean, if people came forward. So, and if you 2,500 crow, let's say if you gave 2,500 crow, let's say in 2 months, if you did 2,000 crow, we did 40 customizations. That's 80,000 crow. Okay, 50%, we split 40,000 crow back to the people that invested. Let's say we give 50% back. You may not get your 2,000 crow, but we got 40,000 crow saved. Let's say in a 6-month time, I mean, we raised so much crow, we throw the New American NFT party in Vegas or in Miami on the yacht, all courtesy of the Special Forces Unit. And on top of donating to charities, and this is just something that we came up with, as a community. We didn't raise this from selling NFTs or anything. This is just something that a special group of people came together with an NFT project, and we all invested, and we're all making passive income from this investment, and we're all voting on where we should donate this money to charity, and we can all have a big meet and greet, all courtesy of the membership of the Special Forces Unit. And so that's kind of where we're going with it. I didn't want to price the customization. It would definitely be something for the community to decide on, for sure.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. And also, I seen you. I seen Chronos First. They put New America out there about a month ago or whatever. You got anything going on with Chronos First?
Well, yeah, we're still definitely in cahoots with Chronos Verse.
I remember that.
Yeah, I've been talking with them every other day. They got the tier 3 enforcer inside the Chronos Verse, and we're working. Like I said, I don't want to put too many Easter eggs out there just yet. We're working. We're constantly talking with them every other day about possibilities, for sure. Don't want to lead anyone on yet, but it's definitely looks like a bright future, for sure.
Nice. That's what we like. That's what we like to hear, bro. And like all the projects. What is that noise? Oh, they're playing baseball. That's a good sign. That's a good banging noise. Shit, took me off my game. What was I talking about? The projects in here, man. It's like we're down with Lootpad. We're down with Chronoverse. You know what I mean? Chronoverse was generous enough to put the work in on our Island Thunder studios, our log cabin studios in the plains, and like that was a hot topic for a for a little minute there back in the day. And when they dropped that thing about New America, man, remember that was like a hot topic. So yeah, everybody, don't forget New America tier 3s, and the Island Thunder Studios. It's all going down in the Chronoverse.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I wasn't trying to make you give any Easter eggs and like that. I was just trying to throw it out there just to remind everybody that we were in the Chronos first still, and just wanted to know what was going on with that, if anything yet. So
It's a good reminder, bro. I forgot that we were in the Chronoverse. That's why I got so excited.
Yo, Alpha, I meant to ask you. I was going to send you a DM, but since I'm in your space and stuff, have you seen my banner on my profile yet? That the Chitin Network or
Whoa.
Chitin Nature project drew up for me as a thank you.
When did that happen?
Just yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, because that's clean, man. Because like I'm zooming in on it, like
Yeah,
clean,
yeah.
detailed.
It's amazing, bro. Like they're a new project that's coming. They're right in on the fence about going Chronos or Crypto.com. They have an uncurated collection of butterflies on the Crypto.com NFT stuff, but they were waiting to get curated and we're going to launch there. And I'm like, maybe,
Don't hold your breath.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I mean, if you come over to the Chronos side,
Pull
I
that
want to help
trigger,
you.
man. Just like Ramen Cash did with New America, just like I did with Khan. It's
Yeah,
like take
that's
these talented artists and show them the DeFi side of things and how they can do it themselves and
yeah.
own.
That's what I
more
was
of their
trying
own
to.
project. Don't give CDC 40%. Come on now.
hey, you brought over Tom Jungle Rocker?
I brought over Khan, Cyber Squad.
Oh, I thought you said
Well,
Tom Jungle. Okay.
Anybody that wants to try and help me sway them over to the Chronos side of things, it's Chitin, Chitin. Nature is the project, and that's the at Chitin Nature is their Twitter handle. So
Hey man, if they're running a space or
we've been trying to work on getting I've been working on trying to host a space for them, and I was trying to get them on that Crow Day AMA thing, but they've been on the fence about the Crypto.com side of things, and so Crow Day AMA is all
Pro Day
Chronos.
AMAs are the word, man.
Yeah. So anyway, just reach out to him and tell him, hey, Doc said to come and push you off the fence onto the Chronos side.
I came to push you off the fence, Humpty Dumpty.
But no, they are super passionate about their project, man, and I can't wait to their art, like you've seen on my banner. They're clean, man, and their art, they're little Furby guys. That's what I call them, and my daughter calls them.
Hey man, we're supporting all the projects these days because there ain't no cash grabs because there ain't no cash to grab. So let's go.
That's fantastic. But yeah, no, check them out for sure and send them a message and be like, hey, Doc said to kick you off the fence.
Hey, Doc, were you a medic in the military?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
I was a 68 whiskey. I served with the 101st Airborne, 2nd Battalion, 327th Infantry, the No Slack Battalion in Afghanistan through 2010 and 11. And got blown up June 10th or June 27th at 3:10 in the afternoon by our own Air Force. Dropped a 500-pound bomb 26 feet from where I was sitting. And 14 of my guys and myself got hit by that bomb. And so my first official time I had to treat casualties, I was one myself. And so I treated a Mascal situation, got them medevaced, and 4 of them were medevaced immediately, and the rest of us fought on for 2 days to finish the mission until we could get back to base and go seek help for our traumatic brain injury stuff. There's a documentary about the battalion's entire deployment, and a nice little chunk of it is about my platoon and getting blown up, and my chaplain created it, called us his miracle platoon, because every single member of my platoon should be dead today from one thing or another, not just that bomb. Just I pulled bullets out of their vests, and RPGs hit the ground right next to them and didn't blow up. type of stuff, like we should all be dead, and none of
JB,
us died.
I think
Go
I
ahead.
talked to you. I think I talked to you one night on the Crow Army Discord one night.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I remember
I
us talking
don't.
about this.
Yeah, I talk about my military time all the time. As much as I am proud of my, what I did and everything, I'm more talk about it because I'm proud of the guys I served with. And the stuff that we did, the nightmare that we survived that year, they deserve every ounce of like whatever I can give them by pushing their greatness out into the world. So it was intense.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But anyway, then come to find out 2 weeks ago, or about a week and a half ago, I found out that I served with Raman Cash's brother that passed away 2 weeks before we were supposed to come home. It's all in the documentary. But we found that out in a space. We just kind of stumbled across the information and we dialed it in. 21 million was there. And this is no lie. 21 million tried to explain it last night in the Boomer Chow Time ingredient mint party on Discord. He tried to tell everybody like how it felt and what happened that night in that space. And he was at a loss for words. He had nothing to say. Like he stopped talking.
Man, I heard about
Yeah.
that space. I think New America is the one that told me about it, but it wasn't recorded, so I didn't get to go back and hear it.
Yeah, it was an unrecorded space. It was intense, man. It was that if it would have been recorded, it would have been the #1 most played back Twitter space on Twitter. Like not just in the crypto NFT side, it would have been the most played back space on Twitter. It was insane. It was
More
all
than
the best
Carol
ways.
Baskin came in here on her own accord. I'm just kidding. This is why you need to record all spaces.
Yeah.
All spaces should be recorded.
I mean,
There's
that one
so much amazing stuff that happens.
That one I'm kind of glad wasn't recorded, only because emotions were so intense that I wouldn't, that's something if Raman wanted to, like, it was intense. I mean, talking about it now is one thing, but having somebody go back, it was really personal. Like, I mean,
Let me butt in. It was tense. It was Crypto Grandma was in there, and
yeah,
man, she was bawling, man.
Bawling.
Like she was shedding tears.
Yeah, it was super emotional. I mean, I wish it would have been recorded so that people like us in this space, you guys could hear what happened, because you guys could appreciate it for what it truly is. But in all actuality, I'm really glad that it wasn't. It went from finding out kind of open and general information to extremely personal in like 5 seconds. It was nuts.
Sounds like Twitter. Joe Q, what are you wearing, bro? Is that a chicken? Oh, it's a lion. Sorry. No, you can't see it anymore. Tacky Tortoises is coming up. Tacky, right on time, baby. We did an hour of New America.
Can I judge who has the best NFT on right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
What are you gonna give them?
A lot of money.
What?
Mm-hmm. Some of them.
Yay!
I can't see.
Yeah, that's Twitter's bugging.
Okay. Only do the ones I can see.
Don't take too much time here. I need my phone.
I think. Let's Crow Bro.
Let's Crow Bro?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Boom. My lazy pony.
Pony.
Send me some thunder token.
I like the jacket.
That's the deal.
I like camo.
You like the camo jacket?
Mm-hmm.
Rock and roll.
You like my Trump hair?
Ah, stop it. That's what I was gonna say.
Horses don't have hair.
Horses don't have hair. Exactly, Bo.
They have hay.
They have a mane and they have a tail, but no hair.
Have you been racing them?
No, I've been riding them. I did ride them.
And did you get the button to work like I showed you?
No, I did horse lessons.
No, I'm talking about the lazy horses. We're gonna try again tonight. Don't let me forget.
I care to differ about the horses don't have hair because my horse has a lot of hair. He does have a tail and a mane, but his whole body is covered with hair, except for his feet and his teeth and his eyeballs.
Well, you got to brush them. You got to brush your teeth and you got to brush the horse's hair.
No, that's fur.
It's not fur. It's called horsehair.
No, it's not hair.
Yeah, because they have horsehair brushes.
Gotta brush those teeth, floppies, own your keys, own your crypto.
Bing bong.
Ride that
Don't let
pony.
CDC be your daddy.
I'm not using it.
No, Willow, unless you're using it for lazy horses. Tacky, welcome, my friend.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
So Tacky's on a call right now, but this is Chronos fan. I could hop on.
Good enough for us. We're here to lay it down for the people. Recorded spaces with timestamps. We're getting all professional, dude. This stuff is on YouTube with the quickness. Shout out our guy CK. Every single space goes on YouTube. So no more of this 30 days and it's gone. We are here forever. So let's start with how the mint's going.
Mints have been a little rough, honestly, because we launched right when the bear market started to hit. But we're not giving up. You know, we're trying to rouse the people and give them the information needed to know why they should invest in the project.
Slow and steady.
That's it, slow and steady.
That's why we love turtles.
And there's no staking renewal pools or anything like that. So the passive income play on this project is just stuck in motion, you know, constantly receiving passive income with, you know, you can set it and forget it after you purchase the ETH NFT. So we're doing
this has been going on, even though the mint's not completed, people that have minted are already getting passive income.
As soon as we finish the total mint, but the staking will be coming out as 66% minted. So that'll be for the Chronos NFTs. But as for the ETH NFTs, 100% of all secondary royalties will go back to those owners in the form of Crow. So you give us the address, and then it goes right to that address that you minted from in the form of the ERC 721 coin. And then, you know, it's just going to continuously accrue. So there's a lot of people who bought into passive income plays for staking, and then they find out they have to renew the pool or they have to pay a gas fee to continue. That's not going to happen with this one. But we haven't really gotten a lot of support from the Chronos side. You know, we expected a lot more because this is basically to bring people from ETH over to Chronos. So we were marketing to the Ethereum side, but the bear market hit. We were marketing to the Chronos side, and you know, there's not too many projects that mint out immediately anymore. A lot of them have just turned into slow burns, and it's a reasonable price NFT. It's at 250 Crow for the Chronos NFT, and 0.05 for the Ethereum. And we have a bunch of...
Yeah, because the Ethereum one gets you 1-to-1 airdrop, or is it 2-to-1?
Yeah, it's 2-to-1. So if you mint the Ethereum one, we're basically giving the Chronos NFTs away. So we were aiming towards the Ethereum population to try to get them interested in Chronos and set up the RPCs, but it's just not happening, you know. And I'm not saying we're not getting complete support from Kronos, but this is a community-driven project. It was basically, 100% of secondary royalties of ETH just went back to those holders in the form of Crow. There wasn't going to be any secondary profit in it for the team, and we were utilizing a majority of the Kronos mint and secondary to go towards our roadmap.
And that's royalties. That's the percentage of trading on OpenSea. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. So any secondary markets, all of the royalties get split up and then redistributed to the community of Ethereum holders in the form of Crow. So it's like a passive income play. I got a couple posts I could pin up here, but Taki's really passionate. He's Docs. His real name is Honu, which means turtle in Hawaiian. He's from Hawaii. He's kind of a hippie, free-loving type dude. Not too many things get him upset, but he's very impressive. He's 20 years old, and he put everything that he's got into this project.
I was there that night that Bach Boy got him upset, though.
Oh, yeah. Well,
oh, yeah.
a lot of drama going on the chain. People
Always.
just looking to get under other people's skins. Other projects looking down on new projects coming in.
Yeah, and I'm not ragging on him. I thought that was a really shining example of a lead dev standing up for their project. Very respectable thing to do.
Well, he was concerned because he already invested in his own staking platform. We put like $5,000 down to develop the website to enable staking, and we had devs working on it and whatnot. So, it's kind of a smack in the face when other people are like, oh, well, you could come and stake on this project. It makes you feel like you did it for nothing. But now it's kind of the thing to do. A lot of these other projects are offering staking of multiple NFTs on their platform, which is potential for our roadmap as well. So, some people approached us to work with us and other people didn't. And, it's not a competition because we're not even minted out yet, but we're aiming towards it. And when we are, we got a lot of things enabled that are already built. We have a play to earn game. It's a slot spin game. We have Slavic Fruit Farm donated the Fernandina Island to us, which is our charity, which is the Fernandina tortoise from the Galapagos Island. We're raising money from the secondary of the Kronos Mint to help save her species. She's the last of her kind known to man. The last male ever found was in the late 1800s. It was just skeletal remains. But, she's over 100 years old. And scientists right now are trying to find a way to save her because, as far as we know, she's the last of her kind. But if they could have her mate with similar species, or if they could test tube a new set of babies, then that's what they're going to try to do. But it's not cheap. And, I have faith in humanity that they'll be able to save the species. And it's just cool that, our community in Kronos is going to be contributing, whatever amount to be able to save a species of tortoise. Man, I'm all about the turtles, dude. Turtles are cool. They never bother anybody. They just kind of chill. Reminds me of the
I've
sea
learned a
turtle
lot
in
about
Finding
this
Nemo.
since I got into Web3. So all you need is a male, a female, and some type of serum. I think there's an NFT, and they airdrop it to you, and then we got new tortoises. What?
What's the password to your email?
No, not a chance. Not a chance.
No, because that's the only way I can play. I need your email and password.
What's your seed phrase, Alpha?
Honestly, these kids, it's like scripted.
Dude, you want me to play? What's the password?
Dude, in a minute.
Is it pickled123?
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, I love it.
What is wrong with these kids?
Dude, little kids are awesome, but now you
No,
gotta change all your
now
passwords.
I need to go like change 14, website passwords. Great.
Yeah, that's not the password anymore. No, that's not it. Nope.
Unfucking believable. It's actually not the password, but like,
It's probably the Wi-Fi password.
it's a password. Yeah. Get out of here. I'm gonna have to delete this one. Tacky. My head is thrown now.
No worries, man. But back on track a little bit. We got a post up top. If people could retweet that and spread the word, man. Because honestly, I have 4 Ethereum tortoises. I got 14 Chronos tortoises, and I'd love to see this mint go somewhere. It's not often that the community rallies against too many projects anymore. Even if they do have a wide base. So I know sometimes it's hard to get out of people's own echo chamber, but it does happen. And we've gotten unbelievable support from Slavic. He made us a Fernandina Island in his metaverse and donated it to the Tacky Tortoise project. So we'll also have
That's huge, man.
voxels. Hell yeah. Some of the support we've gotten is big.
Shout out to Slavic.
And shout out to him. He launched his beta metaverse yesterday.
Right, I saw that. So this is the Minecraft server?
Yeah, it's a Minecraft server. Think about how many wallets are active on Chronos over the past week. We'll say like 250. How many people play Minecraft? It's like millions. So if we could use that as a bridge to onboard, that's great too. But it's sad to see the way that the community has been going recently.
Yeah, for sure, man. We really need to keep it positive. The kids have a Minecraft obsession upstairs. I could probably get them on it.
Yeah, man. Get Slavic do play to earn, mining some whatever in Minecraft, cashing it in for tokenization. I mean, I see the future, man. It's got GameStop written all over it. Just send your kids up to the room to play Minecraft and earn you some money.
Let's go. I'm on it.
Hey, let me know, Alpha, if you need some characters, because you're talking to Quadzilla here. Quadzilla in the house. Q.
New America, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I just wanted to ask Tacky. I saw that when Slavic launched the Minecraft server, the metaverse, and I have quite a few farmers now. With them giving you all that piece of land, I know that if you have a farmer, you would be able to enter their metaverse. Would you all be connected to that as well if I have a farmer, or no?
I'm not too sure what you're asking. I'm pretty sure you get a chunk of land per every farmer you have.
Is that what a voxel is? Because I don't know what a voxel is.
I think a voxels is what you get when you have 3 of the kind.
Yeah, is that land? What's a voxel?
Let's ask Joe Q, because I'm not Slavic, and I got bad.
Well, you gotta call him by
Okay.
his right name then. Quadzilla.
Quadzilla, also known as the Farm King. The box you get for any 3 NFTs. They don't have to match. The crown you get for 3 of a kind. Chronophobia you get for having 3 of all fruits. And Quadzilla is you got 4 of all fruits.
Did he just make that especially for you? Is that what happened there?
I think so.
Nothing like
Hey.
doing special, Joe.
4 of
Hey.
all fruits. Unbelievable.
Damn right. Quadzilla. And I'm looking, my bonus daughter plays Minecraft and stuff. And she said there's probably a Godzilla mod already out there for the Minecraft. I'm going to go find one.
No,
put the
this is
fruits.
hilarious though, because like for Christmas, Hanukkah this year, I gave my brother-in-law this shirt that says $Zilla, because it's the fake stock of CoffeeZilla. That dude, my favorite Web3 detective on YouTube. So I might have to buy some more of those shirts and pump his stock. And I've got a bunch of Zillas in my family now.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If you come in and you make a bunch of noise in some of the spaces every now and then, if you're actually holding a pretty big bag, they do some nice stuff for you.
So walk loudly in spaces and carry a big bag. Who said that? Teddy Roosevelt?
I kind of think I'd go in softly and carry a big bag, but hey, to each their own.
Oh,
You don't
that's
like
what
this
it is. Walk softly
if you
and carry a big stick.
Yeah, if you don't like the story I'm spinning, give me a minute, I'll change it. The next one will probably be something that you like.
Oh, I'll vouch for that.
Absolutely.
Hey, Tacky. I know you said Tacky was on a call, but actually, Tacky and I were talking about some things here about a month or so ago. We sort of have a collab going, so if you all need any help with rigging any skeletons and porting it into that metaverse, man, just let us know. We're here for the Crow fam. We're here creating 3D assets all day long, so just let us know, man.
Bro, and I think it's about time we really tighten up ranks with the jungle projects, the real solid projects that have been in the jungle from the start, that have been slowly getting their own channels in our Discord, like the Chimps, of course, we had to start with. But when it comes to Tacky and New America, we should be doing more collabs if it's just giveaways or any of this stuff. Like, we should really, in these times, be tighter and more generous than we have been even in the past. And I know that's a high bar, but I think that's a bar we need to set.
Hey man, it's good to have high bars. And I'll tell you, there's nothing like finding out how high people's bars are when you've been on the blockchain of Kronos for like 3 months and you're still not minted out. But we are working on it, my man. We are talking to investors.
Right? It's like, what else do I have to do? I've given out 65 chimps, bro. And we're at 70% mint. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Wait, the chimps are still minting?
No, Thunder tokens.
Oh. I'm shot, man. But yeah, it's hard to get out of the echo chambers. It's hard to find out what's going on.
I'm guilty of that. I mean, I jump around a little bit, but not as much as I used to.
Even with the Thunder token, like I bought into the pre-sale and I 4x'd on that. And that's the first CrowFi project I ever made money on and wasn't rugged. And it almost made my money
I think
back.
it's the only CrowFi project.
That's a possibility.
Including CrowFi.
That's a possibility too. So we're going to be
But we're proud of that. We're proud of that, right? Because CrowFi is still standing as a platform, and Thunder is still, 2-3x over pre-sale, still there, still holding liquidity on 3 dexes, and still pushing forward, man.
Yeah,
and Thunder is funding a lot of different things. Thunder is putting out a lot, so it's actually incredibly impressive that it's still holding its value, because it's out there. There's a lot of it out there.
It's not impressive, man. I mean, I knew that people were going to support you in your endeavors because of how much support you've given all these other projects. And you know what? They forget so easily, dude. They do. There was a time where most of those projects that are at top tier right now have been sitting exactly where I'm sitting right here. You know what I mean?
Bro, check the tapes. I mean, yeah. I posted that tweet from Sequence, or that DM from Sequence. I tweeted it out the other day on Thursday, because it was a hell of a throwback, man. It was literally 7 months ago, and it was Sequence pre-Meerkat mint, Crow Meerkat mint. So like, this is when he was peeking his head in the jungle, looking at Kronos, and talking all night. Like, look at us, just talking all nice about lions and chimps, and it was just like, That was the vibes. That was the genesis.
Absolutely. Now, everyone's, I don't want to say they look down their nose at other projects, but it's like, dude, don't poke fun of a project that is sitting where it's sitting right now, especially where the market is what it is.
Hey, I gotta call it like it is always. You know me. Like, Meerkats got a little big for their britches, and like we said it. We said it the whole time. Not in a told you so kind of way. Just like, things get inflated, and FOMO is real, and emotional attachment to tokens is also real.
Well, they did it right, and we're almost an exact duplicate of where they were, right? But only the roles are a little reversed because we have our staking platform already built. It's getting released at 33% minted, but our Chronos is what's lacking, and our ETH is what's really looking up. So we have 420, your favorite number, 420 tortoises on the ETH, and then 1,420 on Chronos, with another batch going to be released later on down the line. So there's so many other projects that this project could be modeled from and after, and it's just
yeah, because Crow Ninja Turtles is still a thing. Yes, the laptop that I started it with died, and I haven't logged into the account in like 4 months, but the project lives, and I won't forget who stayed supportive and who tried to jump ship when they thought that the real Ninja Turtles showed up in NFT world. That was funny. I remember who said, "Oh, now that there's real Ninja Turtles, we won't be supporting anyone who's trying to come up on the backs of others." Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah, and not to
Spicy.
flood that project, but I heard that it's a rug, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that was a rug. That was a big rug.
So, they said the same thing about us. They're like, oh, they're knockoff Ninja Turtles. Well, they're tortoises, and they're on Chronos. What do you got to do to stay within the legal blurred guidelines of DeFi? But,
Nah, you're right there. You're right there. And I was an early shit talker, remember? Because Crow Ninja Turtles and Tacky Tortoises came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Idea-wise.
This is true. But,
I was like, oh, 420, huh? Oh, Turtles, huh? All right. I see you.
Listen, but if you're looking in the mirror, you're seeing yourself, right?
Exactly. And if it's head down, keep working, I got nothing but respect.
And hey, you're doing that, and Tacky's doing that. And I'd love to see your project come to fruition eventually as well. You know what I mean?
I think that's very important. I love that to hear that, because when I first started in the NFT space, I mean, yeah, I minted a treehouse, but I still didn't really understand what everything was as far as NFTs go, projects go, communities go, the whole package. And then when Boomer Squad came out, I went to DM'd Elder Carl personally, and I'm like, what happens if the market
all
crashes?
over that one. I remember, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what happens if the market crashes? Are you guys just going to abandon ship? Are you going to adjust prices and still charge people this, amount of money? Or like, what are you going to slow down your development? And, I went down this list of basically asking him if I'm not asking for financial advice, but if I put my money behind you, am I putting it behind the right person and the right people? Because you can't anticipate what's going to happen in the world and in the market, and things go up, things go down. And that's just the way the game works. But if you have somebody,
is that when Doc started getting vocal? Because that's when I started taking notice.
Yeah, because I started to see what it's like to have a team that will work through the stuff, and I give MMF that credit. I mean, yes, things are looking so bleak, but they are still developing stuff. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the launch pads, and that's different. I mean, that's my personal opinion, but they're still creating NFTs. They're still developing new things, and they're still pushing forward. And that speaks volumes of the type of people that you put your money behind.
Definitely.
And
How did that launch pad go, the Sahara thing? Because
they 2.5x'd it, like 570,000.
Good enough.
Yeah, I mean, which is great, but you remember the first couple launch pads were like 47x.
Yeah. But it started it started the first one. What was the first one? I think the first one was Savannah.
It was Savannah, yeah.
And that was like 2.5. And then 18, and then 40.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're back to 2.5x, you know? It's almost like
people
like
are,
where we're supposed to be. But we know we're shooting for a lot higher than this. MMF isn't going anywhere.
No. But it is what it is. It'll bounce back, and then all these naysayers, they'll be like, well, I was right at the time. You know, the market just did so well, it brought him out of the hole. You know, they'll come up with something like
been able to get D-Gens and Meerkats for the first time. And
yeah,
like shout out my guy Murphy, who grinded for his Meerkat.
I'm still working towards it. I still want to get a D-Gen for the MMA, but I went both feet in, because at the time that both Squad launched, MMF was like, you know, my $3,000 that I turned to $19,000 was now back down to 12, and it didn't show any signs of bouncing back. And so I'm like, I don't want to jump ship, but at the same time, I can't just watch all my money go down the drain. I want to invest in something that's going to be a little bit stable or whatever. And so I talked to Elder Carl, and I bought 15 boomers on mint date, and then got up to 27 boomers, and then I started paying attention to other projects and realized they're not the only ones that are doing this, and that I just have to be careful and find the right teams. And everything, Tacky Tortoise, that you're saying about you're still pushing forward and you're still working through all this crap, that says a lot about who you are and the passion behind your project. And that's kind of what I do now. If you ask Alpha, I'm in every space imaginable, bro. I'm everywhere. And I find projects whose people, both the community and the team, have passion and loyalty and are not negative, condescending assholes, basically, or cash grabs. I look for all of those things, and I find the passion, man, and I like to hear what you have to say. It really says a lot about you, who you guys are, that you're struggling through this with everybody else. And you know, I know it might be frustrating, but just keep going, man. Just keep your head down, keep working. It'll show and it'll shine, and people will hear from me that this is a project who has some is dedicated to see this through.
Because sometimes that makes people feel better. Let me do the math here. Because we had 50 Sky G, and Sky G was at $1,300. So we had $65,000 worth of Sky G, which ended up being worth 60 times 25, 1,500. We watched it go from 65,000 to 1,500.
Yeah.
Anyone want to beat that?
I don't think I can. Not in dollar value, but in percentage lost. I think everybody's kind of suffering that thing right now. Like the percentage of loss, not necessarily the dollar amount.
That was a big one. That's just one. That's just one of our investments. But like that was a bad one.
Doc,
I was emotionally attached to Sky G.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely. I remember that, man.
Just keep
Doc,
working.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the words of encouragement and support.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You know, grinding out here every single day in the spaces, like you tell them that it's a passive income play, and then people just like disregard it overall.
Well, it's because people want immediate, like they want immediate gains, and people are so used to jumping to MMF at a certain time, and within a week they've 5x'd their money, and that's not real. I mean, it happened. Yes, it was real, but that's not a thing that happens every single time, and it doesn't happen all the time, consistently across the board. Look at them now. Like, everything goes up, everything goes down, but people have been spoiled by jumping into Kronos at a time when
MMF was king, and every time you put $1 in, a week later you were pulling out $25. Like that's
Well, yeah,
what people
because
are looking for, and that's not real.
even if you got into crypto.com in September, it was about this price. And then October, November got up to 80 cents.
90.
And
It got up to 98 cents.
90 cents. And then you could have gotten into MMF, right? Right from there.
Yep.
And you could have had quite the run. You could have gone Crow to VVS to MMF to SkyG.
Yeah, like
you know, and
people want those immediate.
killing.
Yeah, people want that immediate. When you say passive income, people's now brains are programmed to think, okay, I'm going to put $100 into this tacky tortoise, and a week from now,
none of that was passive. You had to move that money every month.
I get that, but when people had tree houses staked with three crow cats and stuff, that passive income on MAD at $20 a coin, their passive income dollar amounts were insane. It was insane. And and so people are looking for, well, we bought one of your tortoises and I've made 18 cents in the last week. This is garbage. And that's not the case. That's not how this works. Like, when the market comes back and people have these tacky tortoises and they have this passive income coming and the market bounces back, then they're going to be seeing what they've wanted to see this whole time. And people are having a hard time understanding that. And so that's why I'm saying, just keep grinding, dude. It'll come back.
And I have to admit, guiltily, I've been one of those people. You know, I've invested in the Krugers early on, and I expected parabolic measures. The reality of the situation is that's not how it happens. So our station goes live at the exact number of Chronos mints at 450. So 200 more tortoises are minted on the Chronos chain, and our staking goes live on our website. So this is the first that we're announcing that. It's going to be 33% of our mint. And then as for the ETH tortoises, don't forget, you get 2 free Chronos NFTs if you mint 1 ETH. And right now we have a special going on with the hippos. And
that's awesome. I love the hippos too, man. They're
What's the special with the hippos?
So they donated 1 hippo, and then after 20 NFTs are minted, the winner will be announced. I think we're pretty close to the 20. I think 10 of them have been minted already. So
that's Crow mints too, right?
Either Crow or ETH.
All right, I gotta go take care of one.
Yeah, it's people are gonna have FOMO like nobody's business about several of these projects. Not all of them, but there's a lot of projects struggling. I mean, I gotta be honest. I was shocked that Boomer Squad minted out as fast as they did in the current market conditions, because they launched on the same day or the day before or the same day. I can't remember, but it was within 24 hours of when Crow went from 45 cents to 22 cents almost instantly. And and they didn't adjust their prices. They did exactly what they said they were going to do when I talked to them. And it took a while, but once it hit that like 60 to 70% minted part, the last like 20% went in 12 hours. And it was insane. It was so crazy. And so, you know, people will get there, man.
The slow organic growth is the way to go. But the problem with that, and it's exactly what you're saying, when, let's say, the Meerkats, when I was looking at the Meerkats, I'm like, those are ugly. They'll never be worth anything. Oh, I could buy one. And every time I'd see one come up really cheap, I'm like, should I get one? I'm like, no, they'll still be around in 6 months for that price. Like, there's no way. Guess what? I was wrong.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to mint the Crow Cats. And I was like, that was before I had any NFTs. And I thought NFTs were garbage. I couldn't understand why people would pay even millions of dollars, you know, for some of the base stuff and whatever for a picture. And I'm like, that's just insane to me. And so I passed on the mint there because I had no idea what I was looking at. And then I look back now and I'm just like, God, I could have, at that point in time, I could have minted like 10 of them because nobody was minting them like they were the tree houses and then the degens and the, a bunch for dirt cheap. And even now at their lowest they've been since they spiked, they're still what, 5 times more than what you would have minted them for.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
crazy. So I have faith in
And
you, brother.
worth trying
Just
that.
keep driving, man.
With their recipe for minting and their tokenomics, as well as their DEX, staking, and then their ETH volume. When everything else dried up on the floor, I truly do believe it was their bridge to ETH that saved their ass and continued to push that project forward when everything else was receding.
Yeah.
So I'm bullish on this project. I look forward to the rarities coming out at 66%. We're holding off on the rarities because we're afraid people are going to start sniping off the floor, the second rarities come out, because people put turtles down on the floor for, I don't know, 350, 100 over mint price. And I think we have a couple under mint price right now. But
yeah. I mean, that sucks. But to be honest with you, if somebody's going to mint it and then try and flip it for such a low price, then those are the people that aren't necessarily seeing the end game, in my opinion.
Well, no, those weren't mints. Those were giveaways. You know what I mean? That's why
right. Okay. Fair enough.
Give away to people who are in our spaces a lot, who support the project.
All right. That makes sense. I see people all the time. They'll go mint something and then list it right away for like 50 crow more than the mint price. And it's like, why?
Right.
Why would you do that? Like,
I know.
What is the point of minting it for a 50 crow gain? And
some people like to flip it, and I've been guilty of this too. Like for Slavic, I'll mint because I'm waitlisted at 75 crow, and then I'll throw it back on the market if it's not a golden apple or one of the ones I need for my voxel set. I'll put it back on the market for 100 crow, which is mint price if you're not waitlisted. And then, I make my gas back, and I make an extra 10 crow on each one. And I think I've minted somewhere in the vicinity of 50, and I've kept somewhere in the vicinity of 15. I got.
Yeah, but you're also allowing for people to buy at a reasonable, like what you're describing is different than what I'm trying to get across, I guess. But I know what you're saying. You're still allowing people to, when you mint, you don't know what you're going to get. Right. And like me, I need to go pick up another fig head to make my 3 figs, to get the crown. And so if you list figs on there for, regular mint price, then I get to say, okay, well, I need one of those. So, I mean, you're actually adding to the value of the actual project versus somebody with some money that goes and they mints like 400, keeps the good, this is an example, but like mints a whole crap ton of them and then just sells them below floor price so that they can make up the, the cost of the ones that they decided to keep. And it's like, it lowers the floor on the value of the project. And then it's like, well, what happens when you guys finally get across that line? And then all these things are worth so much more, they shouldn't be, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say in a way to make it make sense in my head, but like
break the floor level, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
the whole reason why I really got into this is because I like tortoises and turtles. I thought it was a good project, and I have a future project coming out, so I wanted to apprentice under this, learn all the trials and tribulations, the hardships, the mentality of where the community is, and the right direction, perspective to go. And almost every problem that we could have had, minus some other problems, have happened in the book. And we've dealt with it, and we've persevered, and we're moving forward, and we're pushing forward.
Because my boy's wicked smart. You see that?
Wicked smart.
You gotta watch. You gotta use. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. That's what they taught me in Jamaica. That's what I try to teach my kids, but they don't really listen. And it's facts. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. So listen twice as much as you talk. And you'll be all right in life.
I haven't figured that out, but I do listen a lot.
We know.
So,
We got 5 minutes left here until our third and final 420. Believe it or not, Fit
Hey.
Nest is joining us. How we doing, bud?
What's good, guys? What's good? Yeah,
I just realized I wasn't following you. I don't know how that happened, but fix it.
I just got back home from the store, so I'm gonna run. But I have a love for this whole space, the jungle. You guys are like a second family to me. So you guys keep up the good work here, and Tacky Tortoise, I got you, dude. I'll be talking about your project everywhere I go, and I'm in a lot of spaces. So you just keep your head down, man, and keep going. And the people that are standing back going, are going to be like, oh, well, I guess I should have.
Well,
Part
yeah,
of my
man.
project too, bro. Spread some love.
All right,
got
guys.
some,
I'll catch you later.
Thank you very much, Doc. I appreciate it, man. Love you.
We'll talk about your Project Fit Nest, but today we were talking about New America, Tacky Tortoises, and of course I was sliding in a little bit of alpha about Thunder tokens, because why the fuck not? Sorry, Nat. But my guy 21 is in here. Hallelujah. Joe Q's got his hand up. What's goody?
Hey, shout out to all the projects. The Thunder NFT, we hit the 300 mark. Someone, and actually it was Crypto Nat, got a ETH Thunder token dropped on her head. Shout out to Zoo NFT. Alpha's working on getting all the 291 to 300 drop their Zoo NFTs that he bought last week from you. Who knows what he's going to do with that PFP, the personal PFP and the personal banner. Who knows? He might end up throwing that up on the giveaways. No pressure, no hype.
Oh, I forgot about that, because I never hold them long enough for any type of like snapshot. But
no, that was if you minted the 10-pack. You minted the 10-pack this last week. That put you in the running for a personal PFP and a personal banner that get dropped down on you. No special weight, just you did it, you get it. Tacky Tortoise.
Nifty is a talented banner maker as well, along with your significant other there.
Crypto Cutie? Yeah, Tacky Tortoise. If Alpha followed through with his mint of a tortoise on the Crow side, I did a mint on the ETH side. So that's probably at least 4 or 5 that happened just in this space.
That's why we got to do this kind of stuff more often, man.
Yeah, hey, I appreciate you, Joe. I appreciate all of you guys. You know, I know most of you in one way, shape, form, or another, and spent a lot of time with you guys in spaces talking about personal effects. And, you know, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be up here. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be an ambassador to this project and work with all of the projects that people are invested in. I hope we all make it, you know. And I know times are tough and not everybody's got liquidity right now, but the time will come. And then when it does, you know, take the opportunity to support the people who've supported you. That's how we raise a community, right? Organically.
Right. We're all going to make it because the community is going to make it. We link arms and join the projects and struggle forward as a team instead of an individual.
I just hope when the bull run comes, we don't get a little too big for our britches, because it happens pretty easy around here.
I saw it happening last time. We'll see. We'll see next time around.
Could you picture how we treat people who come in if the market goes up 50%? Could you imagine? Oh, you just showed up?
I can imagine. I'll tell you what, we did used to talk a lot more about decentralized philanthropy back in December and November. That was a good thing, and that's a good sign that was the talk of the town in Crow Fam when we were at 90 cents and everybody was cranking them out like money machine go brrr. Happy 420, everybody. On the dot. Congratulations.
You made it? What are you smoking on today, Alpha?
Well, I don't know what it's called, but My buddy brought it down from Maine, and it smells like a sativa. So not my favorite, but he is. So
Wait,
What's
Alpha,
your
where
what's
you
your
where you
favorite
where you
strand,
from,
Alpha? You
Alpha?
don't like sativa?
sour diesel, man. I'm a sour diesel man.
Sour. Okay, good deal. I like sour.
I was in New York City 2001 when sour diesel came out, and I'll never forget it.
So
Powerful
even right
stuff.
so even today, sour diesel's your favorite.
No,
Kind of like
today's sour diesel is not the same. Like if you found a real sour diesel, like grown in New York City, I would definitely say that's my favorite.
okay, good deal.
Wait, Alpha, where you from?
Massachusetts.
No way. Me too. I'm in Boston.
Stop. Massholes stand up. I used to
Wow.
say it. But like there's not a lot of us, bro. We're surrounded by fucking Canadians. I don't know what's going on.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
you were saying like 420. I was like, oh, he's probably like on the West Coast or something because it's 620 over here. I was like, the time's off.
Nah, we do 3 420s so that everybody gets theirs in. We start with us.
Full disclosure, I'm a masshole too, born and bred.
Love it.
Hey, awesome. You guys support one another. There's a lot of Massachusetts NFT supporters.
Definitely the Northeast. You know, let's meet up in the city in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know when.
I know my guy 21's gonna be there, right? 21, throw me a peace sign if we're gonna yo, truck.
Here.
Sushi gang.
Yeah, sushi.
There should be a meetup, a Crow Fam meetup at a sushi restaurant in New York, sometime in between June 21st and 23rd. Sushi gang.
Hey, just to let you guys know, I was in the city 2 weeks ago, and it's not what it used to be. It's not. I'm just giving you guys
What, the sushi's no
a
good?
heads up. Man, I went to Citi Field to watch the Mets game in Queens, and right next to the stadium, it looks like Little Mexico, bro. There's like 35 little galvanized aluminum huts that have garage signs on front of them, and there's like 400 abandoned cars all up and down the streets, and they're just like ripping parts off of them. It's like little chop shop area. I don't know what the hell that was. It looked like a third world country, bro. I mean, I heard.
I haven't been to the city in a little while.
Yeah, me neither. That's the first time in years. And
well, 21 could give us a first person experience. He's usually walking around. It doesn't sound too dystopian when he's walking around.
This was nice for a long time.
He's not laughing though.
No.
Maybe it's true.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
No.
It is what it is.
Well, I can't end it now. So, what are we talking about?
We talk about whatever you want.
Talk about
Let's talk about.
What's up, Murph?
Let's talk about when Thunder Grill. Damn it, I've been looking all morning.
God damn! I just DM'd them before I started the space up. I was like,
Did you?
"Hey, my guys, you said Saturday morning." I don't know. I got no word.
No cartoons. No Saturday morning cartoons. No Saturday morning grill. Like I'm sad boy today.
I know. I'm a sad boy too today.
Treasure chest.
When
treasure chest?
I got good news on the treasure chest.
I got good news.
My daughter designed one, so there's a special edition. It's really good too. She put a bunch of your names in it. Willow, I was telling them about your special edition treasure chest. Yay!
Can you show it to them?
I'm gonna show it to them, but they gotta mint some Thunder tokens first.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, and I've been meaning to ask you, the 7 count, does that include ETH tokens or is that only Chronos tokens? The 7 count giveaway that you were talking about.
7 is Chronos tokens only, but you should have gotten dropped a crow token for each ETH. And if you
Yeah.
bought an ETH on the secondary and didn't get a crow, let me know.
Oh, then you owe me one.
Yeah,
I
because we're
picked that
almost
one up.
running out of those. And when we run out of those, that deal is over. So I got you, Murph.
I need some clarification on the 7-pack thing. Are we trading in our 7 Chronos tokens to get the banner, or do we keep the 7 and get a banner on top of that? Miss Nat actually asked me that question this morning.
You're trading them in. Yeah. You don't get them back. You get a banner back.
Burned, baby. Lost forever.
So shout out to Bushhead Luke, who minted his first Tacky Tortoise. Look at that thing, man. That's sick as hell.
Let's go, Luke. That's my dude.
He's got Tacky's graffiti in the back because that dude likes to do some mischievous shit. Pardon my French. Sorry, Nat. The tats, the green world shell. So he's got the world shells, man, like from the lore. I don't know exactly where I remember that from. I think it's like Greek mythology. The world on a turtle shell or something like that.
Oh, is that Greek? Yeah. The turtle
might be
that like
Greek.
dives down and brings the mud up, and that's actually where the world starts. Is the turtle that brings the mud up from the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's an awesome story from what I remember, but I
It
don't
might be
remember a whole
Hawaiian.
hell of it. It might be
Hawaiian.
No,
Sounds
Tacky
Hawaiian,
said it
doesn't it?
wasn't Hawaiian. He said it wasn't.
I think that you might be right. There might be a Greek one also.
Because I thought it was Hawaiian too. It sounds Hawaiian. I mean, from my echo chamber toxic point of view.
I know. Me and you are like, I like turtles.
I'm sure Hawaiians like turtles too. They gotta like them. They're always there. Yeah, but full disclosure, he's Hawaiian, not racist.
Hey, but that's awesome, Tacky. I know you said Tacky's on the line, but the first thing that I knew how to draw or create was a Ninja Turtle. I think I told that to Tacky once before we were talking. I'll never forget it. 3rd grade, my mom bought me the Ninja Turtles. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. And I used to take them to school with me all the time, play with them on my desk. And my mom hated it. Like, she used to get so mad. And she told me to not. She took them from me. She took the turtles from me. I couldn't take them to school. So I went to school and started.
You're so lucky you got Leonardo, because I had the turtle van that shot the pizzas, right? I think
That was the best toy, dude.
Yeah, I had.
I don't want to hear
Raphael
any
and
complaining
Donatello.
out of you. I wanted that one
Listen,
so bad.
I didn't have Leonardo and I didn't have Raphael, but I think I had Donatello, Michelangelo. Those are the only two.
Oh, boo. Did I tell you
I
the
had all
story?
4.
You
I
guys
had all
know the
4.
rest of my story because my best friends growing up in Northampton, Massachusetts, their father was the lawyer for the Ninja Turtles. So they had every single thing. Everything.
Why does that story sound familiar?
I told it already.
No, I think because I grew up in Belchertown, right next to Northampton, bro. And some of those kids, they had it all. They had the shredder, they had the Craig.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had the big body thing. They had, what was that big digger thing? It was a
Bro,
big.
and I finished up my
like,
schooling
tank.
with UMass a couple of years ago when I got sober. And I went to go visit them in their new house. And the dad brings me out back and he's like, and I go, yo, do you still have all those Ninja Turtle toys? And he goes, do I? And there's like this whole not a false wall, but like this wall of the garage that opened up. And it's just all those same toys. He never let us open them. They're all still in the box.
Damn. Yo, that's worth some dough.
He knows. He knows.
I still remember how they smelled when I'd open up the box. It was totally toxic, whatever it was. It's not like they put perfume on that shit. What's up, Murph?
Oh, I just had one more question and then a statement. So the statement is, you mentioned that I had a little come up on that Mad Meerkat OG or Crow Cat, right? The other night, I picked up a doggone Treehouse too, so now I'm a Treehouse gang, right? So that was one little cool thing. And then, shit, I forgot my question. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, I was gonna. No, you made me forget mine. No, I'm gonna give a shout out for the Sushi Gang, Sushi Gang, Sushi Gang. This is a group that is uniting the different communities. The other thing I was gonna say is I've realized there are 2 more projects that I need to get in and mint at. Crow Morphs being one of them, and Ad Boars being the other one. Other than that, I think I've hit every single one of the projects that have come in
That's the
and
crew,
talked.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe, do you have a Bad Billy goat?
Yeah, I actually have like 6
Okay.
or 7,
Okay.
and
Well,
one
you're
of
gonna
them.
hold on. The boars are doing a thing with the Bad Billy goats. So if you have a boar and a Bad Billy goat, you're gonna get airdropped like a mutation between the two. So get them soon. I don't know when they're doing that snapshot.
Yeah, I've got to get in and get that sooner rather than later. And same thing with the Crow Morphs.
And don't forget to get your boomer loot, whatever it's called, chow.
Chow. I just jumped in during the space and got the chow. I just don't know how to look at it now. I had 3 boomers, so I got 15 chows.
It'll show up
You
when
can
you
see
go
it
to
on their
chow
website.
time, the other tab.
Mhm.
They will all show up there. So go to the
Oh,
chow
and now I
tab.
remember the question.
Go ahead.
So the Fury Mouse Gang, is there any, we got to do anything for
No,
that?
I sent it in for you guys.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
So everybody that won in the giveaway, and then there was 5 of you that were auto whitelisted for being Jungle Fam Gang. And Jello Mold is coming up, and then we gotta wrap it.
Sushi Gang.
Sushi Gang. Yeah. Let's call it that.
I picked up an OK Bear with a Sushi Gang banner the other day too to go with my ape.
Nice. What's up, Jello?
Hey everybody. Hey, I think the Boars Gone Wild is doing like a free ETH mint right now. I'm trying.
What?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Hold on a minute. I saw it yesterday and I was like, is this real? And then I do think it is.
Jello, are you trying to make me buy more ETH?
I know, dude. I know, but
Yo, Jello is the source of all my FOMO.
15.50. I don't think you're pulling any legs. Like, go buy some ETH. God damn it.
Fucking Jello, bro. That guy makes me FOMO into everything.
Who, me?
Yo, buy
Oh,
some
come on.
ETH. Buy ETH and take it off the. Sorry, babe. Everyone's being loud. Jeez.
That guy Jello's a bad influence.
Yo, buy the ETH and take it off the exchanges. That is the play. I'm telling you. 10 years from now, you're gonna thank me.
I can't say the
ETH tortoises, get some free Chronos NFTs atop your ETH tortoise, and then flip that shit when it's minted out, and people want to get into that passive income play, man.
The one thing I can say with the free mints and everybody just stacked up with their wallets, most people have a little teeny bit of ETH and a little teeny bit of Crow in all those wallets. These free mints can go quick, guys. Just saying.
Yeah,
and my phone's on 1%, so perfect timing. Drink some water, brush your teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. If it cuts out in the middle, then I'm sorry, but like, don't
Jello, give me one of them boards. I'll send you the ETH.
All right, get on the Discord. Get on the Discord.
Let's crow, bro. Let's crow,
Right,
bro.
I'm in there.
I didn't forget. You got Thunder incoming, my guy. And I'll see y'all. We're gonna shoot for brunch tomorrow. We're gonna try. Lots of love.
Come on, Lizzie, brunch.
You hear that, bitch? Hey.
Come on, Lizzie, we need a brunch.
Lizzie.
Brunch tomorrow.
Pickles.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Pew.
Oh, his phone died, so we got like 2 minutes, y'all.
It's a free-for-all. Free-for-all.
Yeah. Come on, post it
Hey,
up.
still recording
when's
too.
the Thunder Grill opening?
I don't know. Alpha's not here. We can do whatever we
Yeah,
want.
he said he spoke to him and they didn't answer back, so he's waiting on an answer back from him. Jello,
I
grab
got
me
my
one of
timer
them
ready.
damn free ones if they're free, and I'll pay you the gas for it.
Yeah. Let me.
Because I'm
That's
at
Now
work.
Murphy,
that's
right? Is that Murphy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Boars Gone Wild.
Yeah, I
Wow.
swear yesterday I saw that they had a free, the ETH mint was free, or maybe it's the Crow mint is free.
I did hear that there's supposed to be another free mint coming out.
Yeah, maybe it was just yesterday. Did I miss it? Yeah, I'll find out. I'll go with the Discord here.
Does anybody want to start another space?
I'll jump in, bro.
Because I'm driving and Skinner Road.
I'm running around picking up farm stuff and burning weeds, so I am going to start doing more spaces.
What do you use
Run it.
to burn the weeds with? You use like kerosene, like one of those drippers?
No, actually, because Utah is a really dry state right now, we keep going through droughts. I'm going through with a weed burner and burning them when they're just kicking into the yellow phase and there's still some moisture to them. I don't know if you know what foxtail is.
Yeah.
But right now I am plagued with foxtail in my backyard and along my fence lines. So I have to fill up the propane tank, walk along with a charged water hose to put it out if it starts getting out of control. And I think we're probably like 90 degrees today, 95 degrees, burning weeds. I did burn all the hair off my arms today, though. Don't know how I did it, but I did.
I'm sure that smelled great.
A blowback, yeah. And then I went to have lunch, and my buddy's like, dude, you stink.
You don't have to make fire breaks or anything? Like dig trenches?
Nope, I got a water hose, and I'm just walking. I got the water hose on a tree, and burn. Keep on going.
Nice.
Taggy, you said 95 degrees. Where are you right now?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Is that warm in Utah?
Let me see what my phone has to say, but it definitely feels like that right now.
Sounds like how it feels here in Memphis. Hot down here.
Official temperature says 85, but we have very low humidity, so